these bodies and to learning as we go, as we move through our own personal journeys. But all the information out there, and for some people, it does strike something that creates some sort of trigger. We'll use the word trigger or discomfort. And that discomfort is when I feel into shame, I like to imagine shame as this little girl or this little boy that has just endured a lot and did not know how to process that. And so just built this protective mechanism. And then that jacket, that coat, took on years and years of experiences, but maybe that were not theirs at all. And shame is in there, the most innocent being, but it requires love and it requires vulnerability to look at, to open, and to really become clear with the communication as to what the messages are from shame. And I feel like body shame, body imaging is a big one, but the confusion that when we start to, the deeper we go into exploring topics, the more mucky it can feel. And where and how can we work with that shame to feel into our bodies and what they need of us this season, what they need of us in the healing and the reprocessing of past seasons, and how that comes to be, and where we are in August of 2026 in this big time that we're all experiencing on this world, on this earth. So,
Gosh,
thank you for that ramble.
no, but like, where do we even want to go with that? There's so much that we could say. I feel like I want to bring up, well, we're in eclipse season. And so probably things that are showing up in our life that are ready to be cleared. Um, and I like your imagery too about, what is like, as what is shame and what that looks like. And I know in the past, like either through therapy or just talking to people, sometimes putting like a color around shame. And then when you close your eyes, where does that color show up in your body? And then working directly with that area, and ways to try to release that. I'm a big proponent of salt. I think salt is really easy. I just dig my hand in some salt, and then if I feel like I have shame, like maybe right here on my neck, I'll just rub it right there. But this comes from years of self-awareness and self-trust. And I believe that that's what you and I, like, that's the basis of our businesses, right? Is to get women back into their bodies